Comes down. Hey guys, what's going on? How's everything going this Saturday? Woo, child, we got a lot to talk about. Snowfall, y'all. Oh my God, that shit was the bomb this week. I couldn't wait to talk about this. Hold on, stop the press, y'all. I was so happy that what Franklin did to Reed, because Reed was he deserved every bit of it, and then he still was being a narcissistic bastard. When he was questioning him, he asked him like, "Did my father suffer when you killed him?" Franklin was like, "No, I just stabbed him straight in the neck. It wasn't no." So he asked him. He said, "How did you kill Alton, his father?" So Reed was like, he's not dead. I was like, oh shit, Orton is alive. I was like, oh my God, he had me going. He had me going. So that fucked Franklin head up. Franklin was like, he said, stop playing with me. He was like, Alton's not dead. He was like, I just took him and put him on another thing and he's out the country somewhere else. I was in shock, like, wait a minute. So now he goes near to tell Leon and Sissy. Sissy, like, her whole expression changed. Because, first of all, they didn't want Franklin to be, abusing Reed the way he was abusing him. But check out the baby mother. She was like, let me tell you something. My mother used to use this technique that she saw when she was a little girl, what her grandmother did to this man that came in the house. He didn't belong there. Honey, she told Franklin about that fucking cooking all. I was like, I know he not gonna do this shit to Reed like this. I thought he was just gonna, like, uh, beat him up, smack him up, whatever, hit him with the gun or something like that. Child, when I seen that goddamn grease on that stove cooking, ooh, I'm like, oh shit, he gonna burn this nigga up. I thought he was gonna burn him in the top of his head, tell you the truth, because I'm like, I don't know. Franklin say he a fucking demon, so I expect anything out of Franklin as now, but damn. Yo, he was like, he said, you gonna tell me when you gonna transfer that money over into that account or whatever, into that router number. So they found out, even though that was smart, because they took the damn he told them it was in his wallet, whatever. So they took the thing out, and Leon was going like this, and the numbers was just coming up. They poured some type of, I don't know, water something on it. It was some type of chemical they had to pour on the little white card that Reed had inside his wallet. They seen all the tracking numbers of how he took Franklin's shit out the bank. They was like, yo, look what this nigga had. Yo, he had 5 fucking accounts, all Franklin shit. So now Franklin thinking that this nigga got this shit in an account somewhere. He got it in a bag. He got all that 78 million in the bag. So now he fucking with Franklin again, thinking that Franklin could get the money if he exchanged it or put it here. It ain't nothing like that. The nigga is fucking Reed's lying. Lying through his ass. He think Franklin fucking playing. So make a long story short, he started burning his ass with that grease. Like, Reed was screaming, yo, Sissy and Leon was in there looking at each other like, what the fuck has Franklin become, y'all? What has he become? Because at the end of the day, it's like Sissy, she knows she raised a monster, but this is beyond monstrous. Okay? Franklin on some army crazy shit technique burning and child, I don't know. So anywho, the baby mother ain't care. She was standing there like she was just looking like, I was like, wow, she got Franklin in her ass. So after he did all that, he got whatever he had to get from Reed, whatever. So Reed was like, don't kill me, just And the man called, he was like, yeah, he said, well, I'ma trade you Reed and stuff in the KGB guy, whatever the case may be now, for some type of, leniency or freedom, whatever. But since he was like, it's no way out of this shit. She was like, it's no way out of this shit. She said, We in deep now. She said you kidnapped a KGB person and you got Reed, CIA. He was like, he's not even with the CIA no more. Leon was like, wait, what? So he doing all of this and he's not with the CIA no more because also blew the shit up. Also told Franklin everything. And I like how he did. Also, he kept his word. You know what I'm saying? Also, was able to get his family up out of there. That was a nice little ending. You know, he went his way and shit with his family. You know, him and Franklin ain't gonna never see each other again, whatever. But it is what it is. You know what I mean? He made his promise. He kept. He stood on it. So also was out of there. Franklin just want this is all Franklin. He ain't want also in it. He ain't want nobody else not really connected. He was like, let them go. Like, hey, go your way, whatever the case may be. So now it comes down to them calling the other real CIA, Richardson. They had to get him on the phone because they wanted to trade Reading or whatever the case may be. So, honey, next thing you know, they switched off to Louis. Now, Louis going through some shit. Okay, Louis is going through some shit. But I like what Franklin did because he didn't have to fucking let her know. You know what I'm saying? Because he wasn't letting Louis get away with that shit because he know he had to worry about Louis after Reed. So what he did was, okay, he said, yo, they coming in the house to get you right now. I advise you to start running. So he gave her a heads to fuck up like they coming for you. And I forgot who he said told on Louis fucking crib. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I forgot who Franklin told her snitched on her fucking crib. I think Reed. No, Reed was the one that gave Louis away. Reed, because he was trying to do a fucking distraction. So Franklin found out through Reed that he was sending the fucking cops shit to go bust Louis, whatever. Louis ended up getting away. Guess who she fucking called? That dirty cokehead cop. I was like, what's his name? Clark. I was like, wait a minute. She gonna call this grimy ass motherfucker to do this with her? So now they in the car. He like, yeah, she like, he was like, yeah, how much money we talking about? Da-da-da. She was like, a little. He was like, okay. So he was like, yo, I want half. She was like, what? Half? You ain't getting no fucking half. He was like, listen. He was like, shit, I know, this, that, and the third. I'm taking you there, da-da-da, whatever. You know, you going to give me half, or whatever the case. He was like, you ain't in no position to be telling me no right now. He was like, I could kick your ass out this car right now on the curb. So she calmed her little attitude down, but I could tell Louis was scheming like. So the nigga had to go to the bathroom. He's like, yeah, I'm going to pull over right here. I got to go to the bathroom. Now, Louis in the car searching for a gun. So she finds the nigga stashed with the gun. She go out there, the nigga, he busting a piss, whatever. He looked up, saw her. He was like, yo, what you doing? He was like, yo, what you doing? She was like, yeah, motherfucker. She was like, you think I didn't see? Because she found, oh, I forgot that part, y'all. She went in his phone and found out that Uncle Rome did text him. He lied and told Louis he never got that text from Uncle Rome because they all supposed to went to that fucking Kane's garage together. He's supposed to bust them and everything. He's supposed to have shit on lock. Nigga let them go in there like that. That's how Uncle Rome got killed because, you know, Uncle Rome thought the nigga was going to pop up like they was going to have more people and shit. But he never got back to it or whatever. But he told Louis that he did. So now she finds this shit the fuck out. She don't care no more. It's on and popping. He tried to say some slick shit to try to get her. She popped the nigga. Boom, boom, boom. She had to smoke her. She had to smoke him because then that would have been another motherfucker on her tail. You know what I mean? But when she smoked him at, I don't know, when they find him, it's in a different, like, they way out. So whatever happened to him gonna happen to him because he wasn't a cop anyway. He was a dirty motherfucker. So anywho, Louis gets away. She's out. She's gone. She's free. She's straight. So now also in Louis, they straight. Now getting back to Reed. So Reed, Franklin makes a phone call now. Him and Sissy, like, they talking to Leon, like, you know, whatever happened, make sure y'all get up out of here, this, that, and third, leave now. They was like, y'all gotta leave now. She was like, not going by yourself. He's like, Sissy felt it. She was like, I don't trust this shit. She's like, I don't trust it. Now they goes to go meet the damn dude. So they meet the CIA guy, whatever Richard saying. They meet him and shit. They got Reed, whatever they give him, Reed up, whatever case may be. Now Reed is still being an arrogant motherfucker. He's being arrogant, like, yeah, like he got it like this, like, yeah, fuck that. So when he was talking on the phone, Sissy peeped something. So Franklin was like, it started feeling on edge because a lot of agents was out there. They was peeping a lot of fucking agents. They already knew they were surrounded. You know what I mean? They wasn't getting up out of there, period. So now she goes to read and was like, you serious? Where's Orton at? Where did you know? Where's Orton? Where's his location? He was like, oh, shut the fuck up, please. Orton is dead. I shot him in the back of the head and left him in fucking Cuba. He's dead already. She like, and he said it like it was nothing. He on the phone like, yeah, I need you to track. She backed the fuck up, yo. Her eyes, the rage in her eyes when he said that shit. Sissy pulled out that motherfucking 380 and went the busting off for a read. I mean, but Franklin was like, oh shit, mom. It was no holds barred. It was no, and I'm happy she did the way she did it because if the cops was on point, they would kill Sissy. So what she did was the other CIAs, the way he looked was like, Reed caused that shit on himself. You know what I mean? Like, you being cocky now, you this. So, but Franklin, like, Ma, this motherfucker, the only one that can give me the money. Like, she said, it's over, Franklin. She put her fucking hands up like this. She was like, it's over. It's done with. It's over. Go, son. Go. Franklin had the whole ass. I was like, oh, shit. What up, Air? Yeah, I'm on here talking about Snowfall, child. And Power. So yeah, so now they had a whole ass, whatever the case may be. Franklin is out. He like, all right, boom, I'm gone. Next thing you know, fucking he meets up with Leon. So Leon, like, what happened? Like, he told Leon that fucking Sissy smoked weed. Now this shit is chaotic now because right now the KGB guy's still missing. They still got him. I don't know if Franklin give a fuck about him. He just left his ass there. The girlfriend, I don't know, she did some slick shit because at the end of the day, oh shit, what up, AI? Wait, let me see because I gotta start. Yeah, so now they trying to say that Franklin's baby mother snaked him in some type of fucking way. I think because she knew that Reed didn't have that money inside the account, because she could have looked in the escrow and been like, no, babe, this is not it. But she wouldn't say shit. But the girl that Reed was fucking with, hell yeah, I'm with the shits. I had to talk about this shit. Hey, y'all, this shit was getting crazy. It's fucking crazy. So now I don't know. Frankie looked like he was about to choke the bitch out because he was like, I told you never fucking betray me. And this is in a preview for next week. Because next week is the last shit. Final shit. So he choking her and she pregnant. He got the bitch by the neck like I told you, bitch, you were supposed to. I'm like, yo, Franklin is a demon. So now we gotta wait for next week to see what's gonna go down. But that was some crazy shit. Now Sissy in jail and she in there, she working her shit in jail through KGB. I ain't gonna be on here for no 2 hours. I can't be on here for 2 hours because I'll be running out of shit. I start talking about crazy shit, off the wall shit. I gotta stay on, like, you know what I mean? And plus I can't because my show coming on at 8 o'clock. Oh hell yeah. Oh, it is. Yo, AI is gonna be on for 2 hours next week. It's definitely gonna be on 2 hours next week because that's the last shit. You know what I mean? A lot of motherfuckers ain't gonna make it. I don't know. They saying they gonna have a little sequel, like a sequel afterwards, but I think Frank is gonna die. I don't know. I think Frank is gonna get killed. Word up. I don't know. I'm just saying I don't know the outcome. It's gonna be either him or Leo. One of them gonna be out. Like, I just see it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, let's get the fucking power. That bitch Monet is a briny bitch. You hear me? She's a snake defied. I gotta give her fucking props though. Okay, I gotta give Monet her props. And Puerto Rican them, yo, these grown ass people got these kids doing shit that I don't even know how the fuck they handling this. tell you the truth. College kids, not even grown, ain't got no connects. But see, Tariq is a fucking brainiac. He's a brilliant little motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So he always figuring shit out. But what fucked everybody up, Sax knew Jenny was up to something. Sax was like, no, I'm gonna follow this bitch. Cause she doing too much and she a little quiet with it. So now, plus, they used to fuck with each other. So now Sax feel like, oh, she ain't giving me no pussy no more. She ain't fucking with me like she up to something. So now he don't know. He turned her into a woman Sax. You know what I'm saying? She moving just like him. So he felt some shit. So now his crazy ass goes to Method Man. Good. Method Man brother, he coming home from jail. I'm happy that's gonna be, Red Man gonna be in it, whatever. I don't know. Cause the last dude, he wasn't Red Man. You know what I mean? I don't know if they gonna put Red Man back in it, but I know the last dude wasn't Red Man. It looked like they took him out. But yeah, so fucking Sax ass, he follows Jenny, gets to the fucking crib. She got some bodyguard nigga there, like some CIA shit, whatever. You know what I mean? Cause she got Lauren stashed in the crib. So now shit is getting crazy. So Sax jump out like, yeah, I want to speak to Jenny. Blah, blah. The man was like, no, you can't go in there. He was like, what are you talking about? He was like, show me some ID. So he was like, oh, I left my ID inside the car and shit. So he was like, no. Me and her mess with each other. Like, we good, we cool, we fuck with each other. He was like, that ain't it. You got, so she ended up coming out. So she like, Sax, what the fuck are you doing here? He was like, oh, so now I can't come see you no more. Now this is what you doing. You know what I mean? You got somebody else now. That's why you acting like this. He was like, he said it shouldn't be personal. He was like, but you could have told. She was like, I don't know what to talk about. So he like, what's going on? What the fuck is going on? He was like, because this is not it. So while he talking to her and shit, Lauren is looking out the glass and she hearing everything Sax saying about Tariq did not want her killed. He didn't have nothing to do with it. He didn't know nothing about it. You know what I mean? He really, really loved. He said, when I went to that funeral and I looked in that young man's face, he said he was hurt. He was like, so all this Tariq shit that you think that he got that girl killed, he was like, he didn't get that girl killed. So now Lauren comes out the fucking crib. She like, so you lied to me? Everything. Zach's looking like, what the? He said, you told me she was dead. Yo, his fucking face was like, I was like, oh my God, this is fucked up. So the guard that's standing there, he looking like, telling her like, no, you got. She was like, give her for me. He was like, they don't got no rights to hold you here. He said, you can leave. He said, this is not right. He was like, you go. He said, you could go down for this shit. You lied and said this girl. He was like, no, because she told me that Effie told her that Tariq set it up for her to get killed because she was being a wife. He was like, no, she lied to you. He was like, Jenny lied to you. Tariq ain't do none of that. Tariq is innocent. He really love you. While he's saying that, the guard is pushing him away. So now she like, you fucking lied to me all this time, Jenny. You manipulated me. She was like, Sax, everything you said is true. He was like, everything I said is true. Now, I was a little nervous because Sax gonna get in on it because he'll slime bucket. So I'm a little nervous because now if Sax get on Jenny's side, they could work some shit. You know what I mean? But see, Tariq and them, they in this big ass Brazilian gang. Like, I don't even know what the fuck is going on. Because then we found out, okay? We found out a little birdie about that lady, that the head of that lady, the lady that's the head of that Brazilian gang shit they got going on. Okay? Because when that was fucked up how they did Braden. Yo, why 50 be getting on my nerve? Why Braden always gotta be the one getting fucked up, banged up, everything going with him? Like, he can't shoot nobody. Like, it's Braden gets the fucked up end of the stick. But because I'm like, why is Braden on the floor this long? Like, soon as Effie left, he should have thought about, like, you know what? Let me get up and try to move around and act like, I'm lost or something. But see, Effie played that shit off real sweet. You know what I'm saying? But when they grabbed Braden, I was like, oh, they going to do him fucking dirty. I was like, I thought they was going to kill Braden. You know what I mean? Because 50 be killing motherfuckers off like it's no tomorrow. So you don't know who going to die. You know what I'm saying? And they was beating him and beating him. I'm like, oh shit. And Effie and them, they couldn't do nothing about it. They couldn't tell nobody. They couldn't say shit because the guy that they was out there with was from Braden's father's business. You know what I mean? They was on some business shit and them fucking, I don't know where they came from, but they knew where Tariq and them was at. So they was making this shift deal of like, we'll give this shit. He said, we got leverage. He was like, you caught this Effie, we got leverage. This is what he don't want out. But see, the Brazil, I'm not good with her name. I'm gonna call her the Brazilian cartel lady. She was not fucking playing. She found them. She was like, I need y'all to do this shit, whatever the case may be. But see, she didn't know that Brady was gonna end up getting caught. You know what I'm saying? That was like, they was like, nah, I'm not gonna snag them because they are doing what they have to do on behalf of, whatchamacallit, this shit that got killed, whatever. Um, I forgot his name. Zeke father. So she looked out for. I said she gonna start liking Tariq. I was like, I got a strange feeling she is definitely gonna start liking Tariq because Tariq is the type where you might not understand. He caught up in some shit. You might not understand that this boy went through what he went through and still could maintain shit and get through shit. And he's like he's a thinker. He's a thinker, and you always need to think on your team. I don't give a fuck. A lot of people want them doers. I want a thinker. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that's gonna think it through, fucking manipulate it, do whatever the fuck you master that shit, and let's go through with the plan. You know what I'm saying? But I'm happy that they did they gave the little chip back to the man. Then the man had the nerve to put the fucking gun in Tariq's face. He was like, who are you working for? Tariq was so fucking scared. I'm like, yo, these is kids. Like, what is going on? These motherfuckers got these big ass guns at these kids. Like, he was like, I don't know what you're talking about. He was like, I don't know. I'm in here on business. Like, next thing you know, fucking headshots. Boom, boom, boom. Taking out that whole little cartel shit they had. Boom. It's the Brazilian fucking cartel, bitch, and her peoples. They was not letting nothing happen to Effie, Tariq, and Brady. I was like, oh, in my heart, I'm like, thank you, God. You know what I'm saying? And she came and she was like, even though y'all messed up a little bit, but got it done. She said, I respect how you did that. She said, we gonna be partners for a long time. They like, oh, hell no. They thought like by them doing this and getting rid of the guns and all that shit, like this is it. You know what I mean? Like this is it. So now Effie, I'm like, oh shit. But see, what happened was Effie is very smart. She was looking around and she took that picture of that Brazilian lady and the cartel guy that she killed. What's his name? They called the nigga Picasso. Okay, some shit like that, some Picasso shit. And they got a daughter together. So Effie like, look, if we want out, we could get this girl right here is her daughter. We could get leverage with the shit. So Tariq like, are you out of your fucking mind? Like that lady is a beast. He was like, we can't play with her. He was like, you crazy. Like to say, you better get that thought out your head. Okay? Then she will wipe all of them out. All right? You fuck with her daughter, Effie. Like, now, Effie do some dumb shit. Okay? Behind Tariq back. I don't know. Maybe she gonna try to, I think she gonna try to, like, get up with Kane. You know what I'm saying? And be like, yo, Kane, listen, look. This is what I got. I found this shit when we was out there in Brazil, was in the museum, whatever. And the people that got us by the fucking balls. Look, she got a daughter and she killed the baby father when we was right there. Like, she gonna tell Kane some shit. All right. So that's what I think. That's how I think that they gonna fuck up. I think that's how they gonna fuck up. Cause Kane don't want to be underneath that lady neither. Like he ready to get the fuck away from them. But it's not gonna go the way they think. Because now remember, Lauren snuck out. She texted Tariq. She snuck out and met up with Tariq in the park. Mind you, she had a little box cut out and shit, like, like doing her shit and whatever. So I'm like, okay, that's cute. So he like, Lauren, what the fuck? Like he was like, cause he thinks she's dead. Like he thought she was dead and gone. He was still grieving up, but he got with Effie, He like, what the fuck are you doing here alive? Like, she was like, because you try to get me killed. Then at first I'm like, wait, is she wearing a wire? You know what I mean? I'm like, wait a minute. The shit, how she doing this shit, how she coming out. Is Lauren wearing a wire again? You know what I mean? To try to see like if he gonna slip up or say some shit. You know, instead of being real with it, like, listen, you know, I I fucked up too because I could have came and told you whatever the case may be. But she was real like aggressive with the shit. So now he trying to figure out what the fuck is going on. Tariq like, no, bitch, you sitting here alive. No, I don't want to get with all of that. How the hell you alive? She was like, yeah, because you told Effie to kill me. He said, I told, wait, Effie Braden, what? He was like, wait, what? Yeah, because they said that you found out that I had a plug on me, I had a bug on me and stuff, and you wanted me go. He said, I gave you money to leave. It was too hot. I was trying to save you. He said, I did not tell them to do none of that. So now he bugging out that Braden's his best friend, and he was in love with Effie. And now the two people he trusted and loved the most betrayed him. You know what I mean? So now it's like he that fucked him up. That fucked Tariq up because now Effie home in his bed and now he knows she tried to kill Lauren. So it's like, and they feel like Effie feels something like something ain't right because the way she laid on him was like, "You okay?" He was like, "Yeah, I just went out for a walk, you know, this, that, and third." But he up on the bed while she laid on his stomach, thinking like, "Oh, these motherfuckers! Like, how am I going?" First person he going to, y'all, is Braden. He ain't gonna say none of Effie right now. He gonna confront Braden because Braden was way before Effie. You know what I mean? Like him and Braden, that's his boy. Like, you know what I mean? Effie was always around him, but not like him and Braden started out. So he, you know, and he knew, Braden knew that Tariq really loved Lauren. Even though they was going through their little bullshit or whatever the case may be, she was scared, she was ratting and all that. We get that. We get that part. They college kids, she's, you know what I mean? I can't even be mad at her for that. She's a civilian. You know what I mean? She just got caught up in the shit and she was nervous and everything went like crazy. You know what I mean? So she's a civilian. You know what I mean? Young girl. You know, they could scare them up and all that stuff and make them do shit. And you know what I mean? It was just crazy. So now what's bugged out is how is Effie going to try? How's she going to try to get out of this? Because she didn't say Braden tried to kill her. She said Braden was trying to, you know, was going to give her a chance, whatever. Effie told Braden, fuck that. We got to kill her. He was like, Effie? Oh, shit. He said, Effie? She said, yeah, Effie tried to kill me. He said, no. So where you staying at? She was like, I can't tell you that I'm down with the CIA. Wait, he said, wait, what, the CIA? She was like, yeah, they trying to build up a case against you. So I'm like, wait a minute. She with the CIA. That's not true. That lady is not with no CIA. That lady is a cop. That lady that's with fucking Sachs is a cop. She lied to Lauren and told her that she's with working with the CIA and all that. They ain't got no CIA status. You know what I'm saying? So she lied to her right there. So now she got Tariq thinking the fucking CIA. The fucking CIA is after him. He like the CIA. Like, that's Homeland Security shit. Like, hold on. Yo, this boy can't catch a fucking break. Then he go to Tate. He like, yo, Tate, I got some dirt for you. Just now, Tate coming in this shit. Like, but I think, you know what? How they gonna be able to take that lady and that Brazilian dude down? They gonna need big help at the top. I think the black guy that he's doing business with from that firm, he's very powerful. Cause that lady know him. She was like, yeah, I know how y'all get on his, like, how y'all know him? You know what I mean? He's like, oh, my father, you know, excuse me, y'all. He said, my father, y'all, you know, he do business deals with people and stuff, you know, Braden. Like, you know. So she was like, okay, you know, but I'm telling you, it gotta be him. It gotta be him. Because who else gonna help them take them people down? Them people got snipers. Them motherfuckers was set up. Because Tariq called her and told her what was going down there. Don't get it twisted. It ain't like they popped up out of nowhere. Tariq called her and told her what was about to go down if they wanted that peace. He thought that shit out like a chess game. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna get what y'all want and y'all get this too? Can we be out? Like, this is the big shit. We did a big shit out of the United States. You know what I mean? But they like, oh, we gonna looking forward to doing long-term business with you, Tariq. Y'all gonna be in a they like Effie like, fuck. Like, we ain't getting out of this shit and look what we did for them. So, honey, I don't know. That's too much. And now Monet is crazy. I knew she was going, but that, let me tell you something. Victor wife told her, she said, listen, I don't want no revenge on Lorenzo. You know what I'm saying? She was like, I just want my son to be safe. I don't want my son finding out nothing about this. You promised me that. She's like, I trust you. She said, I trust you as much as um you could trust me. You know what I'm saying? For her not to go, because I think Monet went over there to try to get that lady to off Lorenzo. You know what I'm saying? Because deep down inside, she had a feeling that he did that to her son. You know what I mean? But she didn't know how to go about it. You know what I'm saying? But when she went over there and told Victor's wife what happened, now Lorenzo set Victor up because Victor was snitching. She was like, wow, like, but she looking at her like, damn, that's your kid's father. Like, what the fuck are you doing? She was like, where are we going with this? She said, you're not doing this for no reason. She said, I fucking know you. She was like, leave it alone, Monet. She said, I'm going to forgive and I want to let it go. I don't want no more bloodshed. I don't want none of that. She was like, oh, okay. So soon as her son comes up to go and see, to come check, whatchamacallit, King little brother, she like, yeah, how you get with the pain? How you get over the pain? When does it stop? So he telling her, explaining because he just lost his pops. You know what I mean? So she like, how can we, how do it? What's the process to this? Like, 'cause I'm hurting so bad. What's the process to this? So he was explaining to her, whatever the case may be. So now she said some slick shit because he was like, yeah, I feel sorry for, you know, um, Kane and all of them. They lost their father. You know what I mean? I just lost mine. No, he said for what's his name? For Zeke. He said, I feel sorry for you for Zeke. You lost his father and him too. Like that or whatever. So she said something with Lorenzo naming it. I can't catch it, but I caught it like, wait, did she just tell this fucking boy that Lorenzo set his father up in her own little way? Because she was like, yeah, we got something in common, Lorenzo. So I'm like, wait, did she just tell this fucking boy Lorenzo killed his father? Honey, Lorenzo, she told that motherfucker he went in there because Kane told him, he was like, listen, you need to tell mommy now because she's finding out. You know what I mean? So he went in there, he was trying to explain to her what happened and shit. And he thought that was Mecca getting on a plane. He didn't know that was Zeke getting on a plane. He said, because him and Mecca's about the same body built. You know what I'm saying? And Zeke is tall too. So they was getting Zeke about the country, whatever the case may be. But he thought it was Mecca. He was trying to kill Mecca ass. And he ended up killing Zeke, and he was trying to eat Monet smacked the shit out of him. She was fighting him. She was screaming like, but that's part of the process. You gotta let that. But he was letting it all out. He was telling her the whole story about how it went down. So she not trying to hear that shit. She said, motherfucker, you know what? I'm not gonna give you that bullet because of my fucking kids. She said, but you gotta get out my house. You gotta go. You can't be around. She was like, I never want to see you. Like, she was serious. So now, once he told her that shit, that made something click on her head. You know what I mean? Because now she thinking, oh, this motherfucker did this because I had sex with Mecca while he was in jail and got pregnant with Zeke. And he did this on purpose. Like, you know what I mean? But it wasn't on purpose. I believe Lorenzo. I really do think that he did not do that on purpose. You know what I'm saying? He did that because something was going down with Mecca. Mecca was trying to kill Cain. That's what happened. Mecca was trying to kill his son, Cain. Cain got caught up in some shit with Mecca. Because Mecca had him on lockdown, whatever, but he started liking, but they got in some shit. So that's what happened. Mecca was trying to kill Cain. And that's why Lorenzo was trying to kill Mecca. But he ended up killing Mecca's son by Mary instead of Mecca killing Lorenzo's son by Mary J. Blige. You know what I'm saying? Monet. You know what I mean? So that shit was crazy. That was crazy. So now they all sitting down and shit, ready to play spades and everything like that. Whatever, they like, yeah, ma. What time dad coming? He said we all was gonna sit down and play together and all that stuff. So Diana, she love her father. She's so excited. She love her dad. You know what I mean? So she like, yeah, we ain't play spades in a while. So Kane and his brother, they over there playing around or whatever, waiting and stuff. So Monet like, well, I could just, chime in with y'all until they was like, oh, okay, So now they sitting there, they playing and shit. So they switched off. Now Lorenz get out his car. I don't know what he was doing, but he was in his back trunk or whatever the case may be. I think he was looking for the money because it was money back there. So when he go lift it up, he like, oh shit. Like, where the fuck is the bread at? And it was only a tire. Why Victor's son came from behind and sliced it? Because remember on the steps, he was like, if I ever catch the person who killed my father, I'ma slice his effing throat. And then when he did that, when I didn't even see the person, once I seen the throat slice, I said, oh shit, that's the son. I said, Monet is a grimy bitch. She told the son, and the mother told her, don't tell him nothing. She want to keep him safe. Like, I'm like, yo, when they showed it was him, I said, there's going to be some shit now. Because now she going to bring his mother out. His mother told her, don't put my son in this shit. I want my son to live a peaceful life. I don't want him caught up in none of this shit. But she don't even know her son ain't nothing to fuck with. You know what I mean? Him and brother, they both on some other shit. Because they was going to go, because remember, the CIA guy wasn't dead. They thought he was dead. They thought they shot him up and killed him. They was like, no, we got a problem. He was like, he's alive. He was like, and he's CIA? He was like, why the fuck you didn't tell us this was some CIA? He said, we would have never did that shit. He was like, I didn't know. He said, you think I'd have knew he was undercover CIA? I would have set y'all up like that. He was like, you don't trust me? You don't believe me? He was like, he said, we gotta kill him. He was like, we gotta go to the hospital. We gotta kill him. Okay, he was like, he cannot get away with this shit. He said he can't live. He said because he know our face, he know us, he know my mother. He was like, we gotta go to the hospital. These two assholes, they go to the fucking hospital. Okay, now it's flooded with cops. How you think you gonna get past a bunch of damn CIA agents with black hoodies on and just like you about to be upside? I was like, if they don't sit their crazy ass down. So then when they heard, they was like, oh, he didn't make it. They was like, he died. They was like, oh shit, he died. So now they like, all right, they gotta go get the nigga property. So now they goes downstairs. They beats Blanca from going to get. She was like, yeah, she was telling one of the officers, yeah, I'm gonna go down there and get his belongings so we can check and see who was last in his phone, whatever. She was giving her condolences and everything like that. While she doing that, these two little motherfuckers down there getting the property saying that that's their uncle and all this stuff or their son or some shit. And yeah, the white guy, he was like, yeah, that was my dad. I can't get this property, So she was like, oh, okay, so she gave it to him and stuff. She was like, take care, they voted. So now I'm like, why the fuck is Joaquin, what's his name? Yeah, something King. I said, why is he standing out there with that phone like that? Because Blanca was like, she went there, she said, yeah, I came to get the property of CIA, such and such. She was like, oh no, his family came and picked up it. She was like, his what? She was like, no. She said, that wasn't his family. She was like, yes, it was. That was his family. They saw. She said, oh shit. Oh shit. They beat me to the punch. So now she like, damn, like, is this gonna be a repeat of ghost shit again? Like, am I chasing fucking ghosts again? Like, that was Blanca's face. I'm like, oh man, like, she keep getting her and Brayden. You know what I mean? They keep getting railroaded. You know what I'm saying? Like, but then I was happy they chopped the shit up. They broke up the phone. They broke up the chip. But before he did that, he saw his father in a window. Okay, he saw that his father. He had a picture. The guy had a picture of his father from the window. So that shit stayed in his mind. Because then he had Mecca in there and all that stuff and everything, how everything went down, how they killed or whatever. They would have been done. If that shit would have got, they would have been fucked up. He had pictures of the whole prom scene with all their faces in it. So that's good. They straight with that part. But I don't know what they're gonna do with these people, honey. I don't know. And then when I seen for next week, they at the funeral, they father and shit like that. Diana, she looks so sad. I feel so bad for her because I know how much she loved. And Lorenzo, don't get it wrong, he loved his kids. He loved his children. You know what I mean? Monet is a slime bucket. She's slimy, and when it come back, that her ass has something to do with getting him killed, and the boy that's fucking with her son, he gonna find out you killed his father. But he gonna be like, but your father put a hit out on my father. You know what I mean? So I don't know how that shit gonna go, but everybody gonna be mad at Monet. Oh, I think this is when all her fucking kids gonna turn on her. Cause remember, Kane made peace with him. Okay, Diana always. I keep forgetting the other boy name. I'm calling Joaquin for now. He loved his father. His father, always accepted him. Even though he was gay, he loved his son. Like, which that's beautiful. You know what I mean? He just had that family orientation. Like he just wanted to be a family. You know what I mean? Bonet was on some other shit. She felt bad because she never told the boy that was his. She was hugging his mother. She always saying that was his aunt. So he was right. Lorenzo was like, you fucking, it's your fault too. You should have said something all these years. You know what I mean? The shit blow out of here now. Look where we at. He said, look where we at. He said, yeah, you got to take blame. And he right. She got to take blame for this shit. You know what I mean? She looking for everybody else. The killer's to blame. This person's to blame. No, dummy. Look in the mirror, Monet. All this shit is because of you. You know what I mean? Now she needs Tariq again. I'm like, what is Tariq gonna do? You know what I mean? What is Tariq gonna do? Tariq ain't gonna be able to help you cut out of this shit. He not. She gonna try to say like, don't let Diana. She gonna tell Tariq what she did. She definitely gonna tell him what she did. And he gonna be like, look, I'm gonna caught up in some other shit right now. You know what I mean? Because he got Lauren is alive. Effie tried to kill her. Braden snaking him. Fucking Tate over here trying to get Mayor getting shit out of him. But see, that's where it come in at. Because he gonna find out. Because remember, Tate said, I got some information for Jenny. But see, now Tariq gonna find out that bitch Jenny, that Tate is giving that information to, was the one who had Lauren all along, holding her hostage. But no, she didn't have no right to do that. So now, if he tell Tate that, and Jenny think she got something over on Tate, this is it. This is it for her career, honey. And see, Sax is stupid because I saw Sax talking in there with Lauren and shit like that. I seen it. Sax is dumb. He going down again because once Davis found out that he went in his drawer and took that picture of the cops autopsy, whatever the case may be, Sax is done. Sax is done. And see, Sax gonna get crazy because then he gonna want to come out and tell the people that his brother that David's brother didn't kill that guy. That Davis killed that guy, but I don't know how that's gonna play out yet. I don't know. I'm trying to, I don't know how that's gonna play out yet. You know what I'm saying? But all in all, beautiful, explosive episodes. Snowfall come on FX at 10 o'clock. Every Wednesday, y'all can check it out. Y'all already know Ghost. Ghost comes on Starz, you know what I mean, every Friday. Y'all can check it out every Friday at 9 o'clock. You know what I mean? So that's basically what I wanted to cover with y'all and shit like that. But, it's Saturday, everybody, do y'all little thing. Hope everybody going to parties. Be safe tonight. It's crazy out here, y'all. You know what I mean? So love you guys. Check it out. Tomorrow I'll be back on here talking about Lovers Marriage Huntsville because Melody and the gang are back. Okay, and now they got Sheree up on their child from Real Housewives of Atlanta with Martell, crazy opportunist ass. I can't take it. They might as well should have put coleslaw on there. They could just do coleslaw in there. Like you already got fucking tacky ass Sheree. Okay, she's the bone collector. Why they ain't throw coleslaw up in there? But we'll get to that, y'all. Okay. All right. Love you guys. Like and subscribe. Don't forget to press the like button. Subscribe. See y'all later. I'm out. Yeah.